Potatoes tend to get a bad rap, mostly because more than half of the time we are frying them. But these Parmesan crusted spuds make a healthier dinner side option. That's according to our friend here, Becky Low with the Dairy Council of Utah. Okay, you say that potatoes sometimes get overlooked, but this is a reason not to overlook them. Let's talk about the benefits of the potato first of all.
Okay, first off, they are high in vitamin C, and we don't even think about that. And they have more potassium than a banana. So if you're looking at those, they're fat-free, cholesterol-free. Yeah, yeah.
How did I not know that?
So they are actually very healthy. It's just that they get the bad rap because we deep fry them.
I know, but they're so good. But we're going to come up with a new option here.
Yep.
So what are we doing today? It smells heavenly in here right now.
I love
it when you
say that. All right, so we're starting off with the potato. And by the way, I like to leave the skins on. So scrub them up.
The skins are good for you, aren't they?
Absolutely, absolutely. You're getting some fiber as well, so you want that. And the next, we're cutting them into about half-inch thick slices. So you want nice thick slices.
Not too thin.
Okay, we'll put them in there. Now, sometimes when we add coatings to things, they don't always stick, and the flavor's all on the bottom of the pan. And so here's a couple of things that I like to use. Cornstarch.
Okay, cornstarch in here.
You can use a spoon, but I just use my fingers with it.
What else is in there, though?
Okay, some garlic, salt, pepper, and some smoked paprika. And the paprika just adds some nice color, a little bit of a smoky flavor.
Okay.
So the same principle would work with just only let's stir that up first.
Okay.
Okay, and then toss that with your potatoes. In fact, that gets the flavor right down on it and that nice smoky paprika.
Okay.
Okay, now normally we will just coat the heck out of things with oil, you know, when we're cooking them in the deep
extra virgin olive oil, everything, I know.
Okay, so I like to
We're not doing that.
No, we're not.
Because we're cutting out the fat.
Right, we are adding just a little bit with it.
How much was that? That was about
half a tablespoon.
Okay.
Okay, so when you think about that with these nice big bakers and those thick slices, then that's pretty nice. Okay, I'm going to coat those just a bit more, and I'm going to pass that over to you.
Okay.
Okay, Parmesan cheese, we need to have some of that. And again, I use my hands, and so just get your hands into it. We're also adding just a touch of cornstarch to this.
What does the cornstarch do for it?
That helps it to stick so that we have that coating on it rather than falling off.
Okay.
Okay, all right, dump it in.
And then dump that in. Okay.
Coat it. Okay, and then it doesn't always stick on it immediately, and so I like to use the back of a spoon or
just kind of press it on there.
Yep, and I'll actually put some of that on and just kind of coat the top of it. Okay, so I'm going to push this over here.
Okay, so
Okay, you are busy today.
Get to work, she's telling me. Get to work. Don't just stand there and try to look pretty. Get to work.
And we'll actually coat those up. And then this goes into a 450-degree oven for about 15 minutes to begin with. Now, those nice thick slices, we want them to cook up tender. And if you don't use up all the cheese, that's okay, because we can add some to it afterwards. Okay, so I'm going to just pull my pan over here, show you this next part.
Can we just talk about how great this already smells? I haven't even cooked them yet.
It does.
The Parmesan.
And actually, I make a full pan when I'm doing it, so I've got some.
Okay, and then how long do you put them in?
About 15 minutes to begin with, but we want both sides. And so these are actually a little bit
flip them.
Flip them. And if they're not completely coated with the cheese like we like,
just put more on.
Absolutely. Here's the pan that I used before, and we'll put that back in again for just a couple of minutes. And rather than using a spatula, you know, that will scrape it all off, just 2 forks make that turn very easy. Okay, also I'll point out that I'm using parchment paper or silicone mats, and that will help to release it so that you're not getting all that stuck on the bottom of it.
And it helps when doing the dishes.
Absolutely.
Let's get the important moment in there.
We like that part, especially the kids.
I say, if you don't know the benefits of parchment paper, we will do a whole segment. I need to convince
you know, I need to take stock in parchment paper.
Okay, so then we put them back in.
Back in for just a few more minutes. It browns the top of them, and then you have these delicious potatoes. And the nice thing is that, you know, if you have some leftovers, I just stick them in the microwave, or you can put them back in the oven for a few minutes, warm those up, and they're great. And they're good for breakfast, for lunch, a snack. I like them with some sour cream, you know, just some seasoned sour cream like chives or rosemary.
You could honestly put this with anything.
Absolutely.
With a steak.
Actually, yeah, some applesauce, believe it or not. So the sour cream and the applesauce are a nice combination to it, and then you have just kind of a dip and chip that you can use.
Becky,
but it's nice, healthy chip.
You speak my language. You really do speak my language. Okay, I want to know a little bit more about the Dairy Council. Okay. What other things can we learn from the Dairy Council? Where can we get more information?
Okay, we have our website, Dairy Council, UtahNevada.com.
Okay.
And we have all kinds of nutrition information on there, including the health health benefits of all foods, and specifically with the dairy products. So you can see, you know, how to balance your diet.
Them in your daily diet.
And you have recipes. We have lots of recipes, not just the ones that I've shared with Studio 5, which are also on the Studio 5 website, but we have all of the recipes that we have collected with the Dairy Council, so they're on there as well.
Becky, you did phenomenal today. Our studio smells amazing. These look amazing. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it. And as she mentioned, when it comes to recipes, you can go to our website, studio5.ksl.com.